Hi, everyone. Can you hear us? I hope so.
Welcome to the Sunday live chat. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day.
I'm having technical difficulties all around, so I'm hoping the cameras are good and the sound is good because it's been glitching really bad. But welcome.
Hey, Scouts Aquatics, Skull Aquatics, Metalhead says, "What's up? I'll be lurking tonight."
We can hear you. Thank you, Skipper.
Thank you, Skipper. Patty, how's it going? Dance Free Aquariums, what's going on? Yep, it has been a challenge, folks, a real challenge, mostly for Carrie.
You know what? I'm trying, so I'm proud of myself for at least trying.
Jimmy P's Aquarium, nice to see ya.
I tried to put up Christmas lights.
Hey, Dave.
Can you see Jesse's shelter? I was trying to make it festive.
Yeah, we got a festive theme today. Mike's Aquatics and Things, how's it going? Yes, same to you. Sup, freaks and nerds. Yes, we are probably all in some way part of that, I would say. We have a little bit to talk about today and a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
Depends on how far into it you want to go. Vinoski Tank, Geek Boy, welcome. My Fish Tanks Aqua, good evening to you. Paul, nice to see you. Fishy Mon, welcome to the Sunday live chat.
I feel like I need an afternoon nap after trying to hook this up. I'm like, I don't really know what to do because I had another camera that I wanted to do like a wide shot, like a studio shot, and then it was glitching. And Jesse's camera was good, and then it just flip-flopped, and I was like, well, maybe I'll just lose one completely. And then yours was still glitching, and I was like, well, we'll just go with it and hope for the best.
Mary Page, nice to see you. Yeah, if the audio for some reason gets wanky, please, Fishy Mon, please let us know.
This camera is a little wanky. I was trying to get that other tank, but I didn't even.
We're still working out the kinks, so any observations, advice, help, tips that anyone out there has, we will more than appreciate it.
Might not know how to implement it, but I appreciate it.
I think a lot of it is really super simple, but it's finding
it. One click of the button.
It's just finding it. It's always an option that it's like going to Walmart and looking for something. It could be the simplest item you would think would be in a normal aisle. It'll be there. No, it'll be over in aisle 27 with the pantyhose.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, why would you put mustard over with the pantyhose? I don't know, but that's where they put it.
Yep. Yeah. Usually I go do the errands, so you don't even.
I've went more in the last few weeks than I've went in a long time.
Do you even know where? I don't know where the front door is because you just send me all the time. But welcome everybody.
Welcome. Shimon, welcome.
I've been listening to everybody's chats while I squeeze behind this fish tank, trying to paint that wall back there black. And so that's what I've been trying to do, along with trying to set this up, is trying to figure out how to not give myself a concussion there's pipes behind this fish tank that you can't see. And every time I stood up, I would hit my head or my glasses on that, and it would drive me nuts. It was fun listening to everybody's chats. It was fun listening.
Yeah. Well, we're going to dive into it, or are you going to stall?
You can start.
Well, I'm waiting for you to announce it.
Well, it's our thing, so you can announce it.
It's your idea.
Okay, so last week, I think it was last week, we were contemplating like podcast names and things. So we ended up going with Aquarium Dilemmas, and then we'll just be the host. So it'd be like hosted by ScienceGal Aquatics, me, Carrie, and Jesse over there. And we're just going to talk about all different types of dilemmas, whether they're good, bad. Sometimes they're not good or bad. They're just
dilemmas.
bright ideas.
Where to put your new 6-foot tank?
Sometimes, you stumble upon something that works really well that was an accident. And sometimes you plan things out and they're the worst ideas ever. And so I just want to talk about it more. It might be a little bit more on topic than the Sunday hangouts, because we'll still do the Sunday hangouts, but this will just be like we're hanging out with friends. We'll just chit chat. Where the podcast will have a little bit more of a theme. We'll still be random because that's what we do.
That's just who we are. It'll be structured a little bit more.
But for the podcast, if you just want to listen to it, you should be able to find it on Apple and Spotify shortly once I go through the process of submitting the first one and everything. But if you want to be a part of the chat and kind of more of the discussions and the questions and like just what we talk about in the show, the chat, like what we're doing now, we are going to open up our memberships, which I submitted it for review a few hours ago, but we're going to have 2 tiers. We're going to have the Tank Pals, which I know I'm not very creative, but we're going to have a 99-cent level that you get access to, because we'll keep the replays of the podcast in the video format on the memberships. So if you want to listen to it, you can always listen to it. But if you want to watch it or participate in the chat, you can sign up for that level. And then we'll have the Tank Mate level for $2.99 that you can get the same perks along with, oh no, there goes the camera. Don't move, Jesse. Along with, behind the scenes, if I'm having a fresh, like a meltdown on the floor of the fish room and Jesse wants to record it, be like, why are you crying? Let's share it with the members. Or new fish that come in, just I want to share right away. You don't have to wait for an edited video or anything like that. It's just more off like post videos, behind the scenes, less edited material. I think we have a mic out. Hang on.
We must have one out. It sounds like we're underwater.
Oh goodness. Hang on.
We'll see how it goes now. We'll try to fix it on the fly. Hey, Sandy. I see Sandy was in here. Who else was in here? Keep my voice going. T-Bone. I didn't say hi to T-Bone, so that's my apologize. Jeff, thanks. It says you can't remove the chat off the screen and it sound like I'm underwater. Well, hopefully that's...
Is it both mics or just one?
Yeah.
I can keep talking, but if it sounds bad, I am sorry. Now you just have a bad echo. Well, terrific.
Now we turned it up too much.
I didn't turn it up at all.
Turn them back down just a little bitty bit. And let me bring this away. That should...
Better or worse?
Sandy says good now.
Better? So Jesse's camera's flickering. It's just going to be one of those days.
We're going to have to work. It is definitely a work in progress, folks.
About the time I figured out, I'm like, I don't want to move anything. You have to move something. And you're like, oh no.
Well, and we went from last week to where the camera was fine. The audio was decent. And then we think we get the audio better. And then the camera goes, wee. I see myself blinking.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, glitch. Hashtag glitches for sure.
But I don't know.
We'll see what happens. Yeah, she stuck it just on me for a second, so she can watch it just glitch. Jump, 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 jump.
Yeah, I don't know what is going on with it. But the time it lines itself out, I don't know. It's a brand new camera. You would think it wouldn't have any issues. But
yeah, Jeremy, you're probably right.
I'm gonna check all these are pushed in real good.
New local Austin, how's it going? Yeah, I'm definitely glitching. I can tell I'm glitching.
Well, just take him out of the stream. He can keep talking.
Yeah, take me out.
I don't think anybody can hear you now. Put you back in.
No, you can take me out.
Yeah, I don't think they can hear you when I take you out.
No, I will see. I think they can.
We're just gonna work this out together. It's just super. I'm more clear and you're real fuzzy.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm the one glitching today, obviously.
Well, possibly on good news, we might have got the sound worked out.
Yeah, we'll see how the sound goes and work from there.
Sometimes maybe it just has to warm up, just I want to try to work, but
Glitch Aquatics.
You can still hear him when it's just me.
Yep, go straight to you then. Leave it on you.
Well, howdy.
You're the star of the show anyway.
I don't know why it does that. But
well, there's another question.
Oh, go for it.
If someone is a professional at this and can figure out why...
Is it still picking it up? Shanna says it's still picking it up. Keep talking.
Why it's glitching so bad. Yeah. Now the mics are fine. Thank you. Hey, Fishmon. Degenerate Fish Keeper. Hey. We'll just keep it on you.
Sounds like
you're the star of the show anyway, sweetheart.
I'm scared to push buttons, but once you start, I mean, I'm just gonna push this button and this button. What else do you want? Did I even finish what I was talking about? I don't know.
No, you never got through.
Anyway, we have the tank pals, right? Yeah, tank pals and tank mates. We have $1.99 and a $2.99. One, you could participate in chat and watch the replays for the podcast. The other, you can watch me melt down on the fish room floor for a everyday low price of $2.99 because it happens quite often.
Well, T-Bone already said earlier in the chat he would love to watch you have a meltdown. Well, if you want premiere content, I will be filming all meltdowns.
It happens
quite regularly. You'll eventually get tired of them.
Yeah. But that was about it. But we have to pick what night of the week we're going to record them. That's the part that we got to figure out. And I got to figure out the clip art. You got to have some clip art. I got to figure that out. But hopefully in the next 24 hours, everything will open up and then we'll record one and you can let us know that we should continue this or be like, you know what? Just stick with the Sunday chats. It'll be okay.
Well, we're going to have to definitely get through the video errors that we're having. It sounds like the sound is getting better.
You just can't have everything in life. And I'm okay with the sound. Well, we're promoting a podcast, so...
The sound has got to be...
You can see how I look. And if I freeze weird, it's okay.
Yeah, but the sound is very, very important.
And the tanks look good. At least on this end. But, yeah, what else is new? Their co-host.
Well, I see we got I Hate Stupid People. Tank Tribe in the house. Thank you. Thank you. And said, sometimes I have an echo. It's probably because I throw my voice up and down so much all the time. Guppy Guru, how are you? No, it is not. Is the mic on Jesse's camera on the same time as on the boom mic? No.
I have the webcam mics all turned off. I have them coming through the Focusrite, the Scarlett Focusrite. It's a red box. And it blinks green when I talk. And when I talk too loud, it goes red. And when it's in between, it goes yellow. And right now it's green. So
Thank you,
I think I'm
Guppy
okay.
Guru.
I'm an expert, at this.
Nope, just working through the problems with everyone on a Sunday. Best way to spend a Sunday is with all of you.
Yeah, the Sunday Fish Fam is my favorite. But I know these adapters they just get more hot than I expected, so it might just be I might need to separate. I have 2 adapters with 3 USB plugins, and right now I have 2 in each, but I unplugged my Stream Deck thing, so
I'll say unplugging the Stream Deck's what did. That's gonna be my guess. Hey, Fish Tank Barn. Hey, Mike. What's going on?
Welcome. Each stream's an opportunity to fix a new problem.
It is, and we will hopefully get it all lined out and the audio lined out very, very well for the podcast side of it. That will be the ultimate goal. And you can still just keep critiquing us on our video too, as well. We appreciate actually all the comments, whether they are positive or negative.
You'll like this one. T-Bones Fishes says, that's because I think Carrie would be amusing having a meltdown. Well, yeah, possibly. Because I just can't picture Carrie going off, but Jesse would know.
Oh, yeah, she can go off. She can go off.
I can't. I just try to keep it under wraps to myself. Hey, Papa Shrimp, welcome.
Hey, Papa Shrimp, how's it going? Yeah, and if my camera would work, the other thing that we were really going to talk about was the memberships are going to open up soon.
Hopefully, maybe tomorrow. Maybe. I don't know.
And we've already set into the podcast stuff. Then the ultimate goal is everybody, the website. All of Carrie's 2 years of hard work are about to come to fruition.
Don't judge when you see this website and be like, why did that take you that long? Be like, you know what? It's very difficult for me to focus sitting down and typing. That's difficult to make yourself sit down and type and not watch YouTube and not get distracted by Netflix and not do chores, but to sit down and physically write. That's hard. I forgot how hard that was. So, but it is there's now I'm just making sure all the links are clicked. There's a couple more pictures I would like to add, but for me, I think it looks good. I hope it's helpful. But we got a 5. I'm not sure if it's not dollars, it's Australian, isn't it? Is it still
however,
I don't know, but thank you. It's a super sticker.
Thank you from T-Bone.
Was it? Because I can't see it on my end.
Keep it up.
Oh, well, thank you.
It's the little emoji of pumping the iron.
Live chatting reminds you of all the things that you don't know that you should know. But thank you. Well,
and we jumped off into a deep end of trying to do.
I can try your camera again, but I can see it glitching still down here.
Well, if it's still glitching, don't worry about it.
Maybe. Yeah, it's still going. Let's just look at me some more.
I think I'd look. I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
This is the whole time this I put on makeup and in a
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. Yeah, we will have to work on why that is glitching so horribly.
If I can.
Yeah.
But anyway, keep going.
It looks like I'm in analog.
Keep going. Keep talking. You're doing such a great job.
Completely pixelated every time you do that.
No.
That is horrible.
Keep going.
Why do I have to keep going?
I don't remember what you were saying.
How do you not remember what I was
Because
saying.
I'm distracted by trying to figure out what's wrong with this camera, and I have not a clue.
Well, don't worry about the camera. The star is in front of the camera right now.
The star is the fish tank, and this one looks pretty good for right now.
I can't give you a compliment to save myself.
There's a robotic overlay sound now. Oh, man. Keep talking some more.
Well, every time I hear another comment, I try to figure out what's going on.
We
I
have
would
some
say it's
growing
me.
pains, but I feel like we'll get it eventually. We'll get it down. Yeah, yeah. Show it. Every little step forward is progress at. It's true on very many levels.
There we go. See? Getting some things to work. Small steps at a time.
Mhm.
Daniel, nice to see you. How's it going? Hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. Mostly checking out all the technical difficulties that we are having right now at this current time.
I tried wearing the headphones so we could hear a little bit, but it was a little delayed too, and it kind of was hard to talk when you're listening to yourself a second behind. I was like, I don't know if I can do that, but it's hard because we have nothing to judge to know. We just have to watch it back and be like, oh, I'm sorry for your ears.
Yes.
Really, thank you for watching.
Yeah, I apologize for your ears. This is painful for me to listen to.
But I'm excited about everything, and especially once I get everything balanced out and we sit it down and we know a schedule and everybody knows what to expect, and then I get on an editing schedule too, so I can still do videos because it's been forever. And just get everything lined out and balanced out. I just feel like everything's going to be really fun. It's just going to be like a really cool adventure that I don't really know what to expect, but it's going to be fun anyway.
Well, I mean,
because it's something I never thought that we would, or I, like both of us together, like just in general, ever be doing, and it's so fun.
And look who's in the house, Big Tank. Hey!
Welcome.
That's what I'm talking about. Hopefully you're having a wonderful Sunday, sir.
Hopefully you can hear us properly.
Yeah. Hopefully I'm not swimming underwater or too loud.
They say it's supposed to be 4 finger lengths from your mouth, turned slightly to the side.
Well, I'm pretty sure I got it about as good as I can get it.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's just fiddling with the up and down audio side of it, which that will take us several more tries, I am sure.
Mm-hmm. But on the topic of aquarium dilemmas, is there any topics or dilemmas or anything that comes to your just everybody's mind in general that you would like us to talk about? You would like to talk about something that doesn't get talked about often, and it could be good, bad, whatever.
Yeah. Anything of discussion that the fish fam would like to hear about. I'm sure there's other people out there that also have these same problems or dilemmas.
I feel like I know what my dilemmas are, but my brain is not as open as everybody collectively works. Like, I can branch out and stuff I had never thought about. Yeah, that's true.
Well, collectively, I'm sure there's a lot of problems or dilemmas that people have, whether it be fish, plants, substrates, just, I mean, anything in the hobby, just products, just anything.
Well, and not so much like the everyday things. Yes, I would like to talk about too, but like things that I didn't know would be a problem that I never thought about, like how much the cords drive me nuts.
Oh, yeah.
How much, like, and it can be YouTube too, like YouTube problems that I'm filming, like having the cord show, like this behind me like that. That drives me crazy.
Having video glitch.
But I don't know, just things that are an unexpected occurrence. And you always think of them after, like, once I turn this off, I'll be like, "Oh, why did I say that?" But I don't know what comes to your mind that's a little odder of not odd, more odd of a problem, but something that's you didn't expect.
Something I didn't expect
that you helped me with through the years. That you were like, "What? That's for fish tank? Okay." Is there something that comes to mind?
I would probably go for you and your OCD of everything would just be cords, filters, and all of that because you don't want to do the airline thing.
Well, it's not that I don't want to. It's just this is what I'm used to. And I don't know. I just in my head feel like it would be more loud, but I've been told they're not either. So you just have to try it and see. Is there still, I tweaked it a little bit. Let me know if it still sounds like we're in a tunnel. See if that
helps.
or made it worse. How are we doing plants in our tanks? This one right here? That one was a little bit of dirt, fluval stratum, and then I had black sand on it. And then recently I sprinkled in some pea gravel. I just kind of layered it. It's still not very deep of a substrate. And then this one up here is just, I think that one's play sand and some fluval stratum mixed in. This one over here is just whatever I had. It was all different types of substrate in a 5-gallon bucket that I just kind of mixed together through the years, and I had leftovers. I just threw it all in there, so it's with everything. The ones behind Jesse are one's just the sand, one's just pea gravel, and the other ones are just a mix of everything else. A lot of just mix of this, that, whatever I have, then I have left over, just kind of split it in there.
Hey, catfish. Howdy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the carry tetra behind you, that substrate has actually settled. I mean, really settled.
Yeah, we've added to it a little bit more recently. I was using fertilizers. I was using just root tabs, and I can't remember what kind they were. And then I stopped using root tabs, and I ventured into the Easy Green, and I used Easy Green for a while. And then I stopped using the pumps because I just would forget, and I just used the co-op root tabs. And then I can't remember. I just stopped using them and tried. I got some Excel, or was it an Excel? I think it's Florid. No, it's Flourish. Yeah, in an aquarium box. I used that, and I didn't really like that one. And now I just don't do anything. I've tried, and the wisteria, water wisteria right now, it's got some algae in there. It did look a little bit better. It's kind of pruned its back, and I've kind of thinned it out a little bit too, here and there. But
The echoes are back.
The echoes are back. Oh no! Let me turn that one and go down that one.
That should help.
Maybe. Is that better or worse?
We'll see. We'll talk a little bit, and we'll see what happens.
I don't know why it's all of a sudden, and we're further apart than we were last week. Mm-hmm.
We'll see. Catfish Terry says it's real bad.
Oh goodness.
Real bad. I don't like real bad. Real bad is not good. And then I hear better too at the same time. So got to be careful. And see what happens here. We'll see how bad an echo we got going on. Just a second. We're on WKZQ 96.7, home of the classic fish holdings. Trying to get my radio voice down.
Is that better or worse?
We will see. We will see. We will see.
Yeah, I think your chat comes through a little faster than my chat on this computer does. I'm not sure.
I think we're getting closer. Every time we tweak it a little bit, it's been up and down, up and down, up and down.
Yeah.
Skull says better. T-Bone's all good. We got 2 out of 2 right now. So that's Catfish Cherry says good now. So that's 3. So we're moving in the right direction. Forward is always a good thing.
I'll just nod so there won't be an echo.
There shouldn't be an echo now, but it's okay, sweetheart. Hey, if you're gonna do a podcast, you do remember you have to talk. That's not talking. I don't know if you are on a Dr. Seuss thing or not, but you're gonna have to.
I just feel like we need to both be more entertaining for this podcast. So thank you, everyone who is here listening to my randomness. But I like aquariums. And if you have any questions, well, welcome, Skipper. Welcome back. I hope it was a tasty dinner. Didn't miss one single thing.
No, the only thing you missed was up and down voice problems.
Is this
audio?
Is this better?
So got that figured out. Now if we can just get the cameras figured out, we'll be batting 100. Right now, though, not so much so. Yours is relatively clear, but Discus Talk, how are you? Hopefully you're having a wonderful Sunday.
Jesse's excited about the football game later, and I'm going to record some questions for some friends to send. And then I'm going to finish up the website. And I'm hoping to get it out to you guys. Would you like a separate video or a community post? But I'll let you know. However, I'm going to have a party. We might even have a special live chat, just in general. Look what I finally accomplished.
2 years. We'll have to have one for launching the website because you've almost been 2 years of working on it, and then one for when we launch the podcast, which will be very, very soon as well. So it'll be like back-to-back parties.
You know what you should do to celebrate?
What?
Take me to the fish store. Let me buy some fish.
More fish? Okay.
I want some guppies.
More guppies.
More guppies. Okay. You never have too many guppies.
Well, that's all right. I think I could probably figure that out. I mean, it is fish.
We might have to cut it early, though, honestly, and send it to Skipper early if the echoes are back. Oh, no.
We'll see what happens. I'm almost half tempted to plug my headphones in and see how bad an echo it is.
If you can even tell.
Oh, I'll be able to tell.
And I'll give you the button. Fix it.
Yeah, there's no way I'm going to know how to fix it.
I'm sorry that there's such bad echo.
I'm going to have to reach out into the chat and see who's technologically knows why we're echoing so bad. We go from being okay to horrible. There's a button we have not clicked.
I don't know. Here, play it. That one's better.
And we'll see what's going on.
Yeah, it's on and off for sure. For sure, yeah. Hello, hello.
Yeah, that's an echo. Crazy bad. That would drive me insane. I would have a heart attack.
Well,
I would be.
hi, Ricky.
Yeah, that is not cool at all. We will have to get that figured out quickly. What else can adjust here?
I'm just gonna watch him look at buttons that he has no idea what they do. That doesn't do anything.
It should be the gain.
Mm-mm.
What is
Not
it?
that knob. That's for the headset. Well, talk. See if it's better or worse. We'll just.
That's for the monitor.
I'm scared to push buttons.
T-bone push button. T-bone anyone. What a mess to work.
Mhm.
Yeah, eventually, or if you put them in the wrong order, and everything goes haywire. And then watch everything fall apart and implode.
Keep talking.
And we'll see what happens here. See if I can knock this thing off the Richter scale and make it go boom.
Is that better or worse?
I have no idea. I could plug the headphones back in and tell you. Besides being on a 1 second delay, I was like,
you can plug them in and take them off. Just set them down, and you don't have to unplug.
well, I wasn't even. It was killing me at that moment. I just wanted to take them off. I couldn't do it.
You can take them off.
I just couldn't do it anymore.
I have to
It was too much.
Big squashing my head.
It wasn't the squashing my head. It was the fact that I said, like you always say, you said the same thing 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4 times inside my head.
Has anybody said anything in the chat? Because mine seems to be stuck. It hasn't moved. Unless no one ever gave up and left, which is a good possibility.
No,
but mine's been stuck for a little bit.
No, I don't think it's stuck. It might be, but I doubt it. No, it's not stuck. Or if it is, it's
sometimes it jumps.
It's really stuck.
Down.
Yeah. And please hit that like button just so
you don't have to. So it's okay.
Feel better about our severe struggles today.
You don't have to sugarcoat it. If they dislike it, be like, remember that stream?
Yeah, remember the stream where you screwed it all up?
You don't have to. But listen to the podcast. It should be out shortly.
If you push the wrong button, it will self-destruct in 5 seconds. If you choose to accept this mission, T-Bone, this message will self-destruct in 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, your chat is still ahead of mine by like 5 seconds. Maybe. At the most.
Cool.
Well, everything is still it's on. It's just echo, but it's not on and off. So we're gonna have to figure out what we're.
I like this. We have to figure it out.
Okay, you're gonna have to figure it out.
I'm like, what is this? Go for it. Here, you can even use my phone to Google it. Have some echo.
I bet there's a list of things 1.5 miles long.
I guarantee you the list that I come up with things that we might have to order for no particular reason besides they just look cool will probably be longer if I fix this problem than if you do.
Oh boy. We
need sound mats to put, there's all kinds of things that they do to sell echoes, and I guarantee you mine's gonna be more expensive.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, Ricky, it's like Tron. That means we're like
We're struggling, but you know what? The fact that you're here makes me feel better. Jay Oliver is here. Welcome.
Hey, Jay Oliver, how's it going? Hopefully it doesn't sound like I said hi to you through the Grand Canyon.
Welcome, 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 welcome. Jinx myself.
Well, the audio sounded relatively decent.
You know what?
Week, and then
the sound might be bad, but this video of you
is worse. Don't even click on it. Get rid of it.
You're stuck in a.
Get rid of it.
I know, but I'm going to try it from time to time just to see if it might work itself out. Yeah, I need lighting, makeup, and a hairstylist. I do. And I got 3 new lights. I am a hairdresser, and I've done makeup professionally, so I don't really know what my problem is. That's not a good sign. Oh, sometimes. I don't know if that's how you meant that, but that's how I took it, and I just cracked myself up. I'm like, yeah, you're right, and I have really no reason. But yeah.
Petsotics, how's it going? Welcome to the craziness that is the ScienceGal Sunday live chat.
It's something.
The absolute mayhem.
I can't wait for Orlando either. It's not even really cold yet here, and I'm already like, I want to go to Florida when it's cold. I can't wait. And I get to see everybody. I'm already having withdrawals. I'm used to seeing everybody now pretty quick, like close together. The shows kind of were back to back to back. And once this starts, like, it's going to be trying to go to all of them. But I can't wait to see everybody again. I just can't wait. It's going to be so exciting.
Oh, that's funny.
That's not how I meant it. Just kidding I figured that's not, but it was funny.
Well, you got a giggle out of it, so that's cool.
Oh, yeah. You know.
You should have went with it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you do hair, you do makeup, and you spent 3 hours
yeah, but you
doing
can't
it
tell.
today.
Look at that. I didn't spend 3 hours. I spent 3 hours trying to figure out this. I barely. And the memberships you got, like, you're going to get some. I don't know if all this will. I'll be getting each. Like, I'll start off looking pretty good. Like, okay, I did spend 3 hours. This is like the good shit. Like, okay.
No, but
and then by like episode 3, I'm gonna be like, when I look like at school drop off, and they'll be like, "Is this the same person?"
No,
like, yeah.
I think that's what they're looking for. They're looking for that raw, edgy. This is Carrie when she's really going at it.
As long as I have a Starbucks or some sort of coffee in the morning, I'm good. Just
a little bit of algae stuck in your hair.
Push me in the direction. I almost named the podcast Algae Enthusiast because that's really about the only thing I feel like I do really good at growing in my fish tanks. But it's like, no.
But the plants and the fish are all
they're looking better because I've been really trying. Like, I've always really tried, don't get me wrong, but now that, like I said, the last couple weeks, I don't have to work on that costume. The website's coming together. I've just completely stopped editing, it seems like. So I have more time to just sit down here, listen to live chats, hang out with my friends, and work on the tanks. But some of them I do keep algae in just because the shrimp and everything like it. There's more fry. They just seem to like it. So like the one, like, you can't see it because his camera's glitching, but it's right over his shoulder. I'll show real quick.
Oh boy. Camera is going to glitch.
Move your shoulder. There's algae in that corner, and all that's just covered in shrimp. And that's when the rice fish started breeding, because I have rice fish in that tank.
Oh, yeah.
And they started breeding really well, and the algae started to build up. And so I leave it in there. It doesn't look the best, but it works really well.
my super glitchiness I see going on.
Yeah.
Fish topic. How's it going? Yeah. Lumpy dog. My new trick in planted tanks without fish is to dose with straight ammonia. Helps create a cycle, and then the stem plants seem to love it.
Mhm.
I discovered this doing fish out cycling. Nice.
That's interesting.
That is interesting. That is a very good
I
point.
always would throw a bunch of fish food in there. I would set up a tank and then throw it was probably way too much, but that would break down and kinda help a little bit, but that's interesting. That's good to know.
No, that's another good idea to keep in mind.
Yeah.
Besides moving media from some of your other already cycled tanks.
Well, I feel like it would still take less time
Yeah.
and to build up, but everybody's got what works for what if that's what you're used to and that's what works, then go for it.
Absolutely.
I am impatient, and there's many, many times that I should have, I should have known better.
Yeah, well, hopefully our sound is getting better.
I hope so.
And I know our video is not because my camera is still like Tron. I'm
Figure it out.
I'm almost running backwards. So that's not good at all. However, we will get it lined out. We'll probably have it lined out sooner than later because if it aggravates you, you usually go on a rant about figuring it out anyway.
Yeah.
Hey, honey, you can keep talking.
I'm thinking.
You can talk and think at the same time. Does that mean you can't chew bubble gum and walk?
It's difficult. I'm trying to think. I don't know. I'll just tear it all down and put it back up and try again. And if
I don't know if I'd tear it all down.
well, yes, Skipper, please go get ready for your live stream because
yours will be better than ours. I'll go ahead and butt in her own. Interrupt her, so to speak.
Here we go.
So she was. I guarantee that she will go on a search for the problem of the cameras, and then what is the easiest fix for this echo, especially since it comes and it goes. So either
seems like that's the what is it? Consensus.
The consensus is the word you were looking for.
I just swept my fish room floor, chopped back all the dust, and he just threw that. It happens.
I flicked my fingers. What, are you already starting searching over there? Okay. All right. Well, to wrap everything up with the 26 people at least that are in here.
Thank you for sticking around.
Yes, thank you for hanging on, lurking, listening, whatever you are doing. We appreciate it severely and being there with us through our dilemmas and struggles.
Yeah. And I do want to keep, I know this might not be the most entertaining for some, but I want to keep the Sunday live chats kind of just a hangout. This is our friends. And then the upcoming podcast again will be a little bit, hopefully a lot of bit more on topic and more specific and narrowed in. And if you would really like to be a part of that and be a part and participate in the chat and see the replays and see the visual part of that podcast, go ahead and look for those memberships coming out. There's again a 99-cent level, and then if you want more just what it is behind the scenes around here. We have 299 level, and that should be out the next day or two. There's hopefully we'll get some goodies there, especially the podcast posted up there soon. So look for that.
Yep. It will be coming soon.
Thank you so much. But the Sunday live chats will pretty much just be us, and then if we do have a guest on in the future, that will probably all be on the podcast. So again, look for that. I'm excited. I hope you are excited too, especially when we get all this figured out and lined out. But
it's really a lot of behind the scenes work. So I mean, that's kind of what the other tiers for is. You'll get to see all the struggles that I go through with her, and we have fun together trying to figure this out.
There'll be posts and just the ins and outs of what's going on, what's new. You'll be the first to know.
Yep. What's coming?
Probably help me make a decision. Be like, here, choose this or that.
Yeah.
Is there anything you would like to say besides looking forward to this week and what's coming out soon?
I am looking forward to this week, what's coming out soon, and looking forward to going over, jumping over to Skippers after this, while we try to figure out what was wrong with our video and audio.
I'll figure it out. Might take me some time, but I'll figure it out.
You always do. That's why you're wonderful.
But we'll jump off of here a few minutes early, and then we'll all go head to Skippers.
Yep. I believe he earlier posted has a guest this evening.
But thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Until next week.
Yep. Thank you, everyone, for showing up. Appreciate all the help, the positive, the negative. However, help us work through our dilemmas. Appreciate it very, very so. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend.
Bye.
Bye. Catch you next Sunday.